Hey everyone, today I'm going to be demonstrating how to set up my espArtNetNode to output to ws2812 LED pixel strips. We're going to be using Jinx to control it and do some pixel mapping. As you can see in the video, we've got around about 450 pixels which are running via Wi-Fi with very little delay. You can find the information needed to build this device on Instructables or on my GitHub, both of which are linked in the video below. The code for this project is still in beta, and I am offering some of the PCBs, which are my first run, for people who provide fixes to certain issues. More information on that is available on my GitHub. The PCB that I am currently testing for this project is also unfinished, and as you can see here, there are a few wires and bits and pieces running everywhere. The first thing to do is flash the espA266 in the Arduino IDE. This will only take a few seconds using the magic of video editing. And we're done. Now you should see in your Wi-Fi there will be a new Wi-Fi option, which is called espArtNetNode. Select that. The first time you run it, you will need to enter a password, which is in the Instructable. Now you can see we are connected to the espA266. Enter 2.0.0.1, which is the default IP. And you'll come to the settings page. You can see we're running beta 5G. In your Wi-Fi settings window, enter your SSID, which is brown chicken, brown cow for myself. Enter your password, which I've hidden here for obvious reasons, and then click Save Changes. Once it goes green, you know that it's been saved to the espA266, so we can now reset the device. Before you do that, you may wish to change the IP address, node name, short name, all that kind of stuff. Now we've reconnected to brown chicken, brown cow, entered our new IP address, and we can now set our port settings. We're going to select ws2812, click Save. Now set the net, subnet, and your universes. If you would prefer, you can use SACN, and then you can use the SACN universes. This is the same for port A and port B. Set the number of pixels, and we want pixel mapping. 12 channel mode simply allows you to run off 12 channels. Port B, you can do the same. This is where you can update firmware, and clicking reboot will prompt you to reboot. Now we can go in and set our settings for Jinx. Turn off the start output. Go into output devices. As you can see, I've already got two here. We can add a new one. Our IP address, 192.168.0.37 or whatever your device may be. Set your net, subnet, and universe to match your device. Select ArtNet or SACN, once again matching your settings you just set. You can also edit a device if you wish. Now we go into our output patch. We're going to first clear the patch. You can either set each individual pixel by selecting the device and then the channels. Remember, the channels start at 0. This would take a long time, so what we're going to do is use the fast patch setting. Click fast patch. We want to select our device, start at channel 0, and we've wired our devices using snake lines starting at the top left. Our pixels are RBG, not RGB. As you can see, Jinx doesn't seem to want to patch everything, so we have to manually fix it, which is a real pain. So you can do that by selecting the square, selecting the device, entering the next channel. Remember, it's RBG, so they're not in order, and do this for the remaining pixels. Now we set up our second device. I'm not going to do all of this as it's very tedious and I've already had to do it. Once we have everything set, we can double check that all of our pixels are set. As you can see, they are patched in a snake-like pattern, which is how the physical device is wired. I'm going to open the previous patch that I have. Now we can go and start the output and we can start playing. Simple color, you can edit the color, there should be output on the pixels. You can set color scrolls, various effects, and clicking the edit allows you to change the options. Once you're all finished, you should end up with some very cool effects coming out onto your pixels. I'd like to thank everyone who has supported me in this project by donating or by providing code or feedback. Thanks.